Obere, Unipani Obere, yeah, Bonnie say, I call you baby at your no. I just saw no around, Unipani Obere, yeah, Bonnie say, I'm going baby at your no. I just saw no around, and you are around. They are Buffalo, you told my mediano. Mammy, oh, Primis, may you penny demo. Mammy, I made him also. Say na beni yowi, aya bia aya say, hey wa be rain, woni bani wa be rain, bra, anywhere bra, and grab Raboya, son and a woman. I didn't know about Bell Farming. Thanks so much when you man so I'll train the enemy, baby. Hey, what be rain? Only funny will be rain. And you are out. And then you might my worry me, go home and see. Hey, Abraboya, It's an oman coco said you say, see on the Obia. If it's a people, our bravo more. Fanekika, Jesus, so bad. Why the power of them more, you know? I know my coco said you say, only this you mean as well. I want to play on one penny. I may be on that sandy. Make to me for many to be so. Every will be the more. And so would you somewhere? Why never do a tree? Or no back on Casamui? It's any proby so. Or Brownie Wara, could be down to it, would pray. Oh, anywhere.
Maybe I will be a Makwaba at the voice of wisdom. I decided to change the environment a bit so that we could relate to the message that we're listening to today. It's been a while I came your way with Voice of Wisdom. Actually, it's not been frequent as it started because as the days go by, we get caught up in some of the ministerial assignments. But good to be back. And once again, I want to welcome you, especially the young leaders, upcoming leaders of Ghana and diaspora. It's a pleasure coming your way again. And today I want to do a simple message. I won't take much of your time on something that I believe our minds should be focused on. You see, life is what you live. Benefose obra and warable. And for some of you young men and women who are coming up, at a point in time, you need people to guide you, to reawaken the inherent leadership that is within you, so that you'll be able to live up to expectations. But before we proceed with the message, shall we have a little prayer, and then we'll proceed into today's voice of wisdom. We thank you, our Heavenly Father, for another wonderful day. It's a day you have made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I pray, committing my viewers, my listeners, into your mighty hands. It is my prayer that they may understand these few words and take them to heart. The Bible asked if there was anybody who lacked wisdom or knowledge, and that we could ask of thee. So provide us with that wisdom today, and let our lives be better from the last time we met. In the name of Jesus Christ we have prayed. Amen. Today I'm talking to you about a message titled, Be Proactive and Not Reactive. These are the two words I want to dwell your attention on. Proactiveness and reactiveness. If you are listening to me, I wouldn't want to use the dictionary to define proactiveness and reactiveness. But I want to do the explanation in simple terms, so that as a young man or a lay person, you may understand what I wish to communicate to you. There are two people in this world. There are people who wait for things to happen before they take action. And that is what we call reaction. BBSC, adieni siwi no so aye BB in response to it. And know your reaction. ye wo nipa bi saa wa brabo otwen ma bibi si ansa na wateki action. So those people are reactive. Se bibi mekana onye kyerede. They only wake up or respond to issues. There are people like that. And ye won kofu bi nso wo a abrabo imu no, they don't wait for things to happen. Omo ntwen ma bibi si ansa na omo tu anamo. Wo mu tu anamo kra ansa na dekodie no esi. Those are proactive people. Say oba one of the reasons Africa and as a nation yaka echi bebre a ye twen ema BBC ansa na yehu na yesese ye. We are always reacting. We are reactive, mostly reactive people than proactive people. And as an individual, no, I'm going to take you a little back into scripture. Na yahwe trait bia onyankopon ukura. Na boa etumia ma we live up to expectation. Obra any warable. I want to tell you honestly. And that is why the track that preceded this particular message, I chose two important tracks. The first one was done by Nanampedu, Obra and Warabo, and the second one was done by the late Akwesi Ampofwejeyi, Time Changes. Now, we are putting these two people in context and then talk about it, and then I'll give you the voice of wisdom. You see, the Bible, according to Ecclesiastes, chapter number 3, says that to everything there is a season and then a time for every purpose. Ebre, iti adani. Now, say ebre se sandia, neche se bra yedibewu ubi ewo ho. Bra unipa biwu ewo ho. Bra unipa eni beji ewo ho. Bra unipa ne rebe ho ewo ho. Ti adie bia esi wasasi so no. Eyebre eni determine. It's only a matter of time. Iti nyame we ni yabro wamaye hu say asasi so no from ohoi ente woda. Ene wo betumi ayi ochena wo betumi awo fom. Having known this, nyansa ben necessary as a young guy and a young woman wunyi a wo ba no ano. Adwen ben and nyansa ben necessary offer. Eno na na ede me pese me no kan wosem. Maware me woyere ewo ma. Mentwan se bibi nsi aware anim ansa na metunwa na mo. Anase esese me yen hyehyɛ ahodo to ho ansa na de kudinasi. Die all ware ne bia no so ware a kan hunu se another option da ho aware gya yen so da ho. Ana meboa. Ubi a wo ware bia no once you are married, you know that the other option on the table is divorce. Because nyame ehu se awarija ye wo ho nti na ochechera ware no oboye nkoko edifa awarija ye ho. It is enim se aware ye wo ho na awarija ye nso wo ho a adendi na sese ye twen na awarija ye ne beto ye ansa na ye bibia fa ho. Why don't you do something ahead of the divorce? There were many situations and ke betumi ya prevented them from happening. Ke betumi asia no kwan ya ensi if we had taken some steps ahead of the situation. I will take you to the football field. See, you call football field that you were 90 minutes of play, right? 90 minutes. You about the first 45 minutes, then about the second 45 minutes. All other things being equal, there must be a win or a lose or a draw. There are three options. But anybody who is getting onto the pitch is not aware of the tactics the opponent is bringing on board. The name tactical planner, the other side, no edeba field. I'm sure say in order to win the match, all the teams involved in the soccer or the match will prepare towards it. Now, teams that will be proactive are those that will consider all the possible tactical plans the other opponent will edeba. Kobani say, in the course of the match, yam plan for penalty. Na ebiba Why na kwa kwabon wa shegu no? It means that if you want to actually win the match, say or consider all the possibilities are a bit to me erupt e match. And no any ka say waboaboa no ho e de ama sa adwumadie na oyede. Odie. Enti team no all the preparations, anticipating all the other events I bet me erupt during the course of the match. There is a possibility say one of the key or two of the key players to me pra in the course of the match. It is omu pra arrangement ben the team no amiki to replace those players. It is a team no anye preparation. No one who say a possible say within the 90 minutes of play and even the first 45 minutes of play no. Me key players omu kura team no a to me the goals aba na win aba no. Omu be to me pra every moa. No one yet provision for all those things are. Na team no ekolusu eventually. We say the team was not proactive. Now I want to take you to the matters of this life. Nobody planned say OP Aquabontino or Kwakunya Kwensia Ewejanema. Nobody made that provision. Ubien wo be sorry no pa wo be plan say meku kwaku na meja meyire ne memba. Na ade ba ko Africa ha no yenim ni say onipa otumi wu na waja ajapade ni nyina wo fi na fei aba be dane manso because yenim nipa ko esese ofasa ajapade no. Enti woni be ba ho so no na ajapade no aba be ye manso emu ntokwa even kura enkwara ejano ewuja womo no womutumi sorry ti omo because owu na ba papa na ntumi antiki action bi ansa na saade no eba enti afei ne nipa a omo wachire no eba behwe no modin tutu ye pa aba. The solution to all the problems that overtake us in life is to be proactive. This is the point I'm trying to make. You see, as every individual, you should be able to read into the future. As a young man, you should be able to look into the future. God has given us the ability of foresightedness. As I said to me, now share that chin. Now to me share a near maybe a year possible say BC. Ye bibri mano. Aya ye dream papa nkwa, but ye time wing bonia edida yenim. Anything can happen to you once you stepping out of your home. So the question we are asking is, do you have any sort of insurance as a bibi boni bitoa, a betumia taking care of event? And I will train say adienen to and son a wakwa pebosinya, and a wakwa pem wadi a free nipa. So what train my bibi to and son away to an amoa, you are being reactive. And people who are reactive no omukechi wabrabum. They are not able to make headway. As an individual, you should be able to look at the future. Say, see, a baby, a young man, maybe cry no case, or that's what your mammy fee. What does the future hold for you? Oh, mammy, no papa fee out. A dear man, the hope, a train or that, and so to me dream. Now begin say, oh, take action ahead of what is likely to happen to you. You know, yesterday I heard it was a bad news actually. Yesterday was third, all right. Right, yesterday was third, and I think on the 2nd of May, that was when this honorable actor Bernard Nyako died. All right, he has died. May his soul rest in peace. It's a terrible news. I happened to listen to one of his interviews on Emilia Brube's show, Okuku Seku show. And he was telling a story of himself. And the story he told before his late passing on is that he had a brother, a cousin, a welcome no ewo omwa fi. At the end of the day, ne cousin no to me the name mama call baby. And no say mama na dream and onwa didn't feel no ya pam ne fi no ne ma bontia. Practically, he was begging on the streets. na saadi ne si no I'm not sure say yenua we free mu odwen kwachiri say ebribi beba ema ne nua atumi asori atia ne sa I'm not sure say odwen ekwachiri sa but onim nyansasema wo nyame asem nim say enkwada mienu tumi free yefun ba ko mu ba ko de ababo ne nua no kwachi ku no e kire say wo awu nua kra no obetumi ade asori atia so in this life ade betumi aboa a shield o so we nyankopon pa ya wo bonu free ho a ye bompa ye say onyankopon enyi free so ya hodo ebeba ye so but the wisest way of living is making provision for anything that can happen to you in this life. You know you can die anytime, so make provision. Think ahead and prepare. So what you see, ubi betumi asori etia wadwuma nim say saade ni sia e de be na obeye eti enyansi ye no begin to plan ahead. You see, people who are able to withstand the shocks of life are those who make provision for things that have not happened yet to them. So what you see, it is a meyiri wu na me mani susu ameye den dwen ho to ho ansa na se isia eti no saade ni si ya you know what to be done. Ebre nyankopon se wiase ase no na me pacho mami musa na modwin se onim se onipa ba ko a waye na oye Lucifer obetumi aba abeye the friend say ne tamfo now vi say nyame nim the Bible say onimade nyina eti nyame chiri no wahu dida so what you say eti bra onipa hwe ase no already no na bibi wo ho anyame plan ato ho. God was not confused as to what next or what should happen to man. The moment I didn't see no activate plan B. So I think I'm gonna say it will nipe be on nama brabo so you don't have a contingency plan. You have not made provision for things that are likely to happen to you in this life. No, you are not yet wise. Woba bemwa, it applies to politicians. Uba bemwa, you know definitely say your power can come to an end after the first term. That is a possibility. It you plan say after the first term of office, yamwotia mame, mama bemwa. What next? What do I do next? Bebre ba bemu. Ube say 4 years, you know, na ya wansa ma bemu biu. Na bra ba be dey, ababe basa. I'm not telling you, I'm not asking you to steal. Men can say we are there. Bra wa bemu. But you need to be proactive. What they train abrabo nenam. What they train abrabo nenam. No what Sandra say. Or train ni amande ede edoso na enso awrade gini free ni nyinam. Kwan be na nyame be fa so a obejewo. Se wa amoa ho a osoro wonye den. Omoa. You need to think ahead. You understand what I'm trying to say? Eti abrabo na ye bo no. Ebre etumi sese ne ma bebre. Osenkafo 911. Was say the race is not to the swift and ne wonga wo ho hare na America no dinim. Ena enye wonga wo ho de no merima de ne woko. Ena enye nyansafo de ne ahode. Enye nimdifo de ne sika ana ahode. Nemo ebere ene esan etu obi a wasase so osenkafo 911. Ebere ene esan etu obi a wasase so. In this life no, I need you to understand that anything can happen to you anytime. Whether you are a believer or an unbeliever, bibi betumi at all. When you wake up in the morning after seeking the face of God and giving all your steps, ordering all your steps in the Lord, one thing you need to do on daily basis is to think of all the possible things that can happen to you, all right, and then make provisions for them. Be proactive in the company. Be proactive in case all your employees decide to quit one morning. What would you do? Said my friend, your margin sacket, you and it yenina, the jai duma, ye meduma biwa, and the ben abaye, gain to ho. The more we planning those things, natural, a bomb who says ye seeking him dear, any a quanchere, quanya so how be ba, obe faso obede, ube free me free. But where dear ye came and ye man obetoying, na fe ye mood I say, na ye emotions I say, may I know say. Womu ameni omiye dwuma no womu bia na betumi asori eden etiame so se bibi se sia in that case no ede na maye ho plan de eden ede ato ho so what they say social media be ya me nidama make nsempa ne bi wo yi obi nso betumi anya dade akọ me past me kania brabo bia me boy ya na ensem fata na wo de aba betu social media enemremu to come and discredit me. Eba ne saa ede na meye. Ese se metumi dwen ho ye den. Ekwa akiri se ma anwen wanto ho. Na me wo ho na bibi bom boom. Ube se enkwasasem kwa na meba beka wo ayi social media. Na fe obonefo no nya me ho kwan. So as a minister, I have trained myself to be proactive. I know enyo bia na do me. Enyo bia o ka se nyame nhira na actually o mean say nyame nhira me. I know. It is a kobani say BBC between me and nipa no. What should I do? What shall I say? How do I react? So what I say. So in order to stop many of the reactions, I have to be proactive. When in baby, obroni ya kano or the baby as shame. When him so bet me akofa kwambone so it your friend is shock absorbers. It wa won nam ne de. Utumi hu se ekwan no eso ye. But you didn't even know say got to be that when him and now port will be that when him wa would this speed out konoba kotom. It in order to make sure say car no with him no emfa unko and now feel it shock no and no this shock absorbers here day. As you say it is a by mistake now tomwa you are sure say car no break it down because bronini the baby your friend shock absorb otomwa no akusin car no na ka na ho din nyina ba be city wo sa bushi ni so na entumi ama na de bi amu ana amwa nkwankonya kwansia. That is being proactive. So begin to plan for things before they happen. So wo yare a eye niam mienu yare no betumi akun wo betumi anya yare sa emu bia no plan it ho. So what you see it onyankopon wo say ne wiase no he had installed everything, he had backup plans. It is a nyamini pebi e failing wa or backup plan or nipa fufuro be dey obey you no one try ma bibi nsi ansa no aba bedwen say e dey na fe menye. But that is what most of us we are doing as believers, as Christians. And the more you do that, the more things bewilder you, the more eniyema so, the more eniyema jains emo because at the end of 2 we na fe na obedwen ni obeye. Na enta se obenya solution ana obetumi ahu akwaya obefa so no se ye wo bia ne wawu se ye amane bia na ba ayo pra bia ne we pra adwuma ye kwa ye ba nyina onipa nim na wiye so nipa nim na wiye anka wona mo akode ne side den agunichi obi ani wonim na wiye nyame pe nanim sa wiye no. But I'm telling you say you can prepare for a better end. It means say mi wu amasefo onyemobo debida adentia minim se mewu ebetumi abane se minya ejapade mfa nya mema eti ejapade kese emetumi eja wasase so eyi nyankopon eti maade bi ameye no my planning in such a way say when even if I die now the Lord will take over and then bring people in my place to watch over the family and to carry on from where I ended. This is a very simple message. I wouldn't want to go deeper because me did say asemono what he has here. So you will nipa bi wasase so try my BBC and send with one amount. You will be no so wa wo take action and send the coordinate the esintiade ni si no en hawom oma ye provision in that. I don't want you to be a reactive person. I want you to be a proactive person. As a student, it is possible that when you graduate, you might not get job in the country to do. So what do? We are school ni, we university, we polytechnic. You know the kind of country we are. We ni momaya ye team. It is the possibility say ube we school, unye kumanya no ewo ho. It is the question is, have you planned? Have you made provision towards that? And now what can say ube we na we nye juma na afi oba bedwe ni obeye ho. Pastor, you need to be proactive. Don't wait for things to happen. Take action before they do happen. So what in common I say, you are sensing within your spirit say something terrible is about to happen. What do? You need to be proactive. Our university graduates who are frustrated in the streets of Accra, Kumasi, and all the towns and whatnot, and some of them are blaming the government and all that. The reason they are putting blames on people is because they are reactive people. They are not proactive people. When you get fired from your job today, what do? What plans have you made? Eti na onya usika, udi ni boom boom. If you say, oh, me wo permanent job, me wo juma. na se company ni wura no owu na the baby be take over no se me mpɛw no pamowa. What are you going to do? So you see, the only security insurance you have today is that before anything happens, plan towards it. All right? And sana BBC babes no di kan eye ho entotoye eto ho ansa na saa de na ti. Ebenifo se obema nsi nsuo ma ansa na wa den waharam. Saa ben wo buye no na te se ade no a okotom onim ye be free mo aba. Etu di kan etiki precaution ansa na de na den esi. So what you see, corona by nobody anticipated say corona ebeba be ha ewiase sei. Why na dwen sa? Obi enu ho odwen ye. But let me tell you, some nations were actually proactive. America was proactive. Let me say proactive in this sense because if not that America had prepared itself for pandemics, worldwide plagues, the number of people who would have died in America would have been more than what we are experiencing today. Even in the state of their proactiveness, they built hospitals, they have improved facilities, they had more ventilators than any country in the world, and they were ever prepared because of the precedents they had, because of MERS, because of SARS, and all that happened in the past. They had prepared for events like this. Even like this, they still were ahead. So you can imagine if they had not planned ahead. Ghana, we actually did not plan for this. Yeah, we were not prepared for this. It's true. But our reaction to the pandemic has so far so good been fine. Omaino abono humode, omampenino abono humode. Now, you're planning for something like this. But the reaction towards it, a year. To a large extent, a year. We will give him credit. But I'm sure we could have done more. If we had planned that in the future there could be more pandemics. Because Ebola by Yehui. So they say that was a time when they are building more of the control disease centers. So what you say, isolation centers. I best separated those who are infected from those who are not infected. We could have built more of those facilities, but yet. So our reaction came, but we have not been proactive. And now, in the last statement or the last address by the President of the Republic of Ghana, he said that they are going to put up 88 new hospitals, and then they are going to put up 3 control disease and isolation and infection centers or something like that in the 3 sectors of the country. Now the president is being proactive. After this thing happening, we're going to say it is likely say pandemics ebeside aba. So the need to focus investment in our health sector. As I'm drawing curtains on the message, I want you to understand one thing. Times and seasons will change events that happen in our lives. And it is important for us to plan ahead. That is what I mean by proactiveness. Don't wait for your parents to die before you say, there is nobody to take care of me. Plan for that. In case your mother and your father die today, what will happen to you tomorrow? You need to plan for that. That is being wise. So what you say? What would you do? You need to plan for it. If you don't do that, papa na fe wasema ye mobo na ato ne your friend is ebisa any more from people. So you see, today that your mom and your dad are alive, somebody's parents went for a funeral, they never came back. Oman sa maybe you. So what you say? Oman maybe you know adwen be necessary unya ese hu se saa de no ebetumi ato. It is a bibi sa so to wa e de necessary we dey oye. You need to plan. And that is what I mean by being proactive. So you, the little ones, the young ones who are coming up, you see, we should expect that there will be more damages done to our country. Our kings may cause more damages to the land. our politicians may cause more damages to the land. Galamsey may destroy all the water bodies. So now that things are happening this way, the question is, what do we have to do? We need to plan ahead. And anybody who wants to be proactive, anybody who is planning ahead of events, that person becomes the wisest in this world. What does the Bible say about the ant? Or say, Okwadjofo kwate chenchen suyana kwa ni hunu nyansa. Ono no ni osudifo anoti tribi. Then so bobo ne duane ehuhu brem. So what you say? The ant knows that today there is sunshine. We are in summer. The rains have not set in. So this is the time for me to plan what I'm going to eat all the days of the rainfall. The ant does not wait for the winter to come or the rains to come, because it is a tiny insect and it will be swept away. You understand? Now many of our educational setups are affected because of the corona. And many students are fumbling. Many students are really struggling even to use the online portals. Even university students, many of them are new to it. Some of the lecturers are even new to online studies. You understand? So you could have sat down behind and asked yourself, is there any time that will come we will be forced to use the computer? And now you don't even know how to type. You don't even know what. You see, it's a pity. The point is, be a proactive person and not a reactive person. Somebody can make you angry. If somebody angers you or upsets you, what will you do? How will you react? You need to develop that anti-shock, that shock absorbers. You know how to conduct yourself. You understand? So being proactive is one key that will help you live life in fulfillment. Don't be a reactive person. I know things will happen and definitely you may have to react. But be of a more proactive person than a reactive person. We understand a bebwa amawa take lead in many things you do in this life. I'm a young minister. Many things can happen on the way. Right? So all those things, the possibilities that can come my way, I need to put them on the table and then begin to plan towards them. You become a good manager, and when it happens that way, you are always in control of situations. A futua the day ebemau and the day no. The day assembly be a proactive person and not a reactive person. When you do that, I'm sure you are going to gain grounds and you become a better leader, you become a better African, and most especially, you become a better Ghanaian. Politicians that are proactive become better politicians. Journalists that are proactive become good journalists, better journalists. You know, in every sphere of life, if you are proactive, you become a better person. And anybody wants to get in your company because you think ahead of time. You think before things happen. And that's why people are able to revise. And they say, no, this thing is going to happen. Because of that, let us take remedial action, or let us plan or have a contingency method. By so doing, you make a difference in your world. The peace of the Lord be with you until I come your way again. This is Voice of Wisdom.